Yo. So, I was live earlier. Was talking to a dude who asked me about some stuff that I was pondering and kind of wanted to flesh it out a little bit more. Uh, that's what I noticed. Something awesome. It's I got my first hate comment, which I'm very excited about. Um, yeah. Anyway, I was asked about my worldview, which uh, broadly I feel would be best described as optimistic nihilism. Um, yeah, start with the second word, nihilism. I don't really think that uh, anything has any intrinsic meaning, whether that be humans or the universe or I don't think we have any divine essence or commandment to do stuff. I think it's a lot of coincidence. It's sometimes useful to model and use to predict uh, how things will work. But at the end of the day, uh, I'm fully comfortable with the fact that the world might just be nonsense. Like there might not be anything else. Um, and I'm very skeptical of the idea of you demonstrating that there is anything else. Because I don't know, whatever. I have standards in epistemology, and the second you can actually measure a thing and show me empirical evidence of it, it's pretty easy to convince me. Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that things shouldn't have meaning or that we can't create our own meaning. It just it's not like like the human spirit, the idea of the soul. Like I don't know, just don't really subscribe to a lot of those things. Yeah, I mean, we can create our own meaning. Just where the optimistic part comes in. Where I don't know, it's hopeful. It's like moving along yeah, nothing matters actually, but that doesn't matter also, just as much as nothing mattering. And yeah, I don't know, you can just do the right thing because it's fun and enjoyable, rather than, I would say, under duress. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I feel like this is the best belief system, because otherwise, if I didn't think it was the best, I would believe in something else. When you have people who think there is some grand meaning, yeah, I mean, it's fine. They have about as much evidence for it as I do for nothing having meaning. There's a risk there, right? If someone is only is doing the right thing primarily because they believe that it matters, and that's like a significant driving force in them doing the right thing, if that gets shaken ever, whether it's like a near-death experience or I don't know, a lot of drugs or something, some sort of experience that shakes your belief, and that all of this matters and means something like intrinsically, then yeah, I don't know, there's a risk there of you not like not doing the right thing anymore, because you don't believe that things have meaning anymore, or temporarily. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's like people who are doing the right thing because they think it means something in the grand scheme of things is cool and all. I mean, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that, but yeah, I would say that like the pinnacle is like realizing that nothing matters, that in a on a long enough timeline, in a bajillion years, everyone that you're going to be dead, everyone that you love is going to be dead, every human ever is going to be dead, and then the sun's going to explode, and it's going to be okay. But yeah, I don't know if you're doing it because you think it has meaning, or if you're doing it because you feel an obligation to Sky Daddy. I mean, it's cool that you're doing the right things in like a utilitarian sense. that you're going out and hopefully doing a net positive in the world. I don't know. I feel like there's probably more to say there. Whatever. It's probably going to be something that I cringe about years down the road. I'm like, I believe in something different, maybe. I don't know. This is at the end of a long road of possibilities, I guess. Well, whatever. Hopefully, Plasma Void finds this insightful. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. If you're gonna do the right thing, doing it for the right reason is cool. And yeah, there's different subsets of that. Just because I don't believe in any overarching, grand meaning doesn't mean that I don't believe in any meaning at all whatsoever. Obviously, like we can create meaning. We have constructed language and math and cities. Yeah, those things. Yeah, I don't judge people who feel like that there's meaning. I don't get that sense, and it's not like a falsifiable thing. Like we can't like test or like quantify like how like meaningful like any part of the universe is. Like we can measure entropy, I guess, which is technically measuring disorder and chaos. But like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you even begin to translate that into meaning. Which is fine. I mean, reasonable minds can disagree about that, but yeah, there's to acknowledge that the disagreement is there first. Yeah. All right. Well, shorter than I thought it'd be, but also I didn't think I'd be streaming for 7 fucking hours. So fine. All right. We're gonna hopefully be back later tonight. Do more carnivore stuff. For real this time. Oh, and Plasma Void, if you see this, come fight me, my dude. If you you think you have a good case. Oh yeah, another thing to point out. You have also provided nothing insightful. So, just saying. Dog. Yeah. God, I want to pick it back up, but whatever, we'll save it. All right. Okay. Let's reel it. Bye forever.